I never make videos like these because I think they're kind of cringy and dangerous. You need to be paying attention to the road, which I'm doing, but I shouldn't be. Anyway, the point of this video I wanted to make is that Supergirl supposedly is failing. He-Man bombed at the box office. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. There was no surprise there with He-Man. And I could go off on a tangent with He-Man. But what I wanted to say is, to all these people saying, well, you know, why are these comic book movies failing, or asking that, it's because nobody cares anymore, man. I'm a comic book nerd. Nobody cares anymore. It's like when Hollywood did Westerns. They pumped them out and pumped them out and pumped them out and pumped them out until every conceivable story that a Western could do was done. And then people were like, nah, I'm sick of Westerns. Let's see something else. No different than what's going on with superhero films. We've had them since 2008. We've had amazing ones, and really, really, really bad ones too. But, you know, for me, and this might be kind of wandering, for me, all my Marvel heroes that I was into, they all died. They're all dead, or their stories are over. So, in universe, I have no desire to watch these new characters that were created 20-something years ago when I was an adult. All the people that I was interested in watching, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, all those guys were original, and their stories are either over or done. And I just don't care about these new characters. And with DC, I'm a DC guy. I don't follow Marvel that much. I've always followed DC. And I really hated what they did, Zack Snyder did to Superman. His Batman, I have major issues with, but that one warehouse scene was worth it. Even though he kills like everybody, which I prefer the PG version as opposed to the rated R version where there's blood squirting everywhere. But anyway, the point is, nobody cares anymore. That the genre is over. They've done every major story that they could do, and the one stories that are left they can't do because they've created their own universe in the movies, and they don't exactly follow the stories of the comics. So if you do story A as a movie version, you can't go back and do story B from the comics because your cinematic universe ruled that out. I hope this makes sense. But I keep seeing videos of like, oh man, He-Man sucked, Supergirl's failing. I kind of understand why. We're done, we're over. Even comic book nerds really don't care anymore. And to be honest, as much as I love James Gunn, I don't think his Batman is gonna be good. I don't know what. There's a voice in the back of my head saying James Gunn is great for weirdos and for obscure characters where he can infuse his humor. And I know he's not going to be directing the Batman movie. I think Anthony Muschietti is. But he's the guy that did The Flash. Come on, man. I don't think Batman, the way I love him, will fit into the James Gunn DC universe the way they think. I don't know how they're going to do it, so I don't think James Gunn is going to be able to do a good Batman. There really is no point in this video other than to say why I feel like all these new superhero movies are failing or possibly going to fail. People just don't care anymore, man. They just don't. And it breaks my heart, but every day, every dog has its day, every season for everything, and superhero season, unfortunately, I think is over.